So it's Friday, the 18th of November 2022, and I thought I'd pop you a call and send you a little filmette on basically how I lay out a workshop for in my studio. So the layout basically is tons of kitchen and bathroom tiles, lots and lots of colours, lots and lots of colours. Quite a lot of need to be cleaned up here, but basically the colours I get, I'm very fortunate enough to have a shop called Tile Plus in Oldbury, and basically they have end of line tiles, so they have gorgeous turquoises and reds and pinks and things like that, you know, like £2.40 for a box of 44 tiles. You know, I once found a lovely, look at this, 20 centimetre square, this orange tile, 99p a box. So I bought a whole, quite literally a shed load, because it's very rare to find bright orange. So they were the tiles, and then I've got whole plates, whole crockery plates that people have either dropped by on my doorstep or, well, mainly that really, because these aren't necessarily the kind of plates that I use in my mosaic making, but might be ideal for participants. And I've also got some broken ones here, either that I've used that can be reused. I've got beads, you know, the kind of, they call them dragon drops, I think. They're brilliant, really, for embellishing. I usually get the Rumar Flexi Fix, you know, the white caulking adhesive, this stuff here, to glue at the back, and because it's pure white, it really is perfect for gluing down. I've got my little box of unctuous deliciousness, so that there's all sorts of embellishments, some, you know, unusual ones. In fact, I might put that over there, you see. Yeah, and squares and iridescents, yummy yum. Whole plates as well. I'm going to ask participants to take this if they want them. Whole tiles if participants want to cut up particular shapes. It saves me going back and forth to the shed, including unusual ones like spotty dotty, which I love. In fact, that makes a nice, you know, bee's bottom. So I'd sort of like cut that into an oval. I also have MDF board and plywood, because folks usually are beginners in making mosaics. So, you know, it's good to actually invest the time during the day on how to cut a tile and practice that rather than the substrate. So these would be obviously internal grade. And I've also got boxes to put away and take them home as well. So I usually give folks a D-ring with a couple of screws as well, and that fits perfectly. I've also got some 1 foot square ones. So these are 24 centimetres by 24, and then I have random rectangles. I think this is about something like 24 by about 15. This is about 20 by 24. So I've also got bigger boards for this weekend, because there are a couple of participants that are going to be here for 2 days. So, and I'm going to have 6 people for tomorrow's workshop. Very unusual. I usually only have a maximum of 5. But as one participant couldn't make it last time and wanted to come for 2 days, I made an exception to my rule. So I have on each participant's workstation, I have a board to work on. A nice big board. I have my business card. I have a handout. So the handout really gives a general gist of what I use in mosaic making and places where you could get them, with some top tips of websites and etc, etc. And then we come to the tools. So I usually put them in a mushroom box. So I've got my side biter, I've got score snapper, I've got a glass scorer, I've got a variety of pens and pencil, I've got safety gloves, because it's always important to have safety gloves, and half a tile, because we practice and I show them how to cut, because as we know, doing the first cut is the deepest. So that's a box of the tools, and I usually show folks how to cut in real time as well. And then I'll have lots of photocopies of designs and patterns, quite large patterns, sometimes simpler, because sometimes people want to have their own ideas on how to cut their tiles to make a pattern. It could be that they use this section for crockery and then background could be tiles. I've even got cheating carbon paper. Remember carbon paper if you're a certain age for typing. Well, this is A3 size, so that's really fortunate that the internet would provide an A3 size piece of carbon paper so that people can trace on their drawing board with the carbon paper and the drawing on top. Obviously got paper to draw designs on, and I've got wood adhesive as well. Yeah, I could write you a list at the end of this video if you look at the description box. Yeah, this is my wood adhesive, which is 502 Everbuild. Yeah, so that's basically what the room looks like. Obviously I have teas, coffees and cake there. Got my cups and saucers freshly laundered. I've got printer if people bring their own designs so we can print them off. Got my laptop, got sounds so we can play some music, and that's basically it. I made this bigger actually so that we could have some tools in the middle. There might be one participant that might do something a little bit larger than these boards, because I encourage people to bring, you know, little stools or tables or worktops if they wanted to bring them within reason. You know, they usually say what sizes they're going to work with. So I think that's basically it really. So that's Mango Mosaics Workshop. If you want a booking, you could always email me via my website. It's all very easy. I answer very quickly. What else? Yeah, I think I'll probably do the next batch of workshops from March onwards, 2023. This will date this now in a few years' time, but I thought I'd show you a little video of what I do, you see. So, yeah, Mango Mosaics over and out. See you soon. Bye.